going anywhere. I'm still here at Final Control Center. Don't worry, I'll be with you guys. I know you love me. You love my face. You love my smile and everything. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here at Final Control. I love my job.
Yeah, we love having you here at Wild Earth. You're definitely a great member of our team. I don't know if I'm going to curl my mustache, Bluebird.
It's quite now. The head of Impala is already moved to the bush to get some breakfast. You know, it's the breakfast time now.
Yeah, it's breakfast
time. So he's going to find something to eat.
Yeah, just like probably we will do after the chat.
Yeah. What are you going to do after the chat?
Probably get a little glass of water. And then you might be just in the chat rooms a little bit later to chat, or actually I'll probably helping out, try to sort the problems with the WEwalk equipment to get that up and running.
Just checking if there is anything.
Yeah, just panning around. It's been kind of off and on quiet this morning at the watering hole. However, if you were watching a little bit of the morning game drive, there was a small little herd of blue wildebeest that did come in. That was kind of interesting to watch. They're always kind of a fun animal to watch. My first experience in Africa, I was in Kenya, and we caught some of the large migration in the Masai Mara, so just literally thousands upon thousands of wildebeest, and we actually had to kind of stop a couple times to let them cross in front of us. It was amazing to watch. They're beautiful animals.
Yeah, my favorite animal is leopard, giraffe, and rhino. I love those animals with all my heart.
I'm not too sure when the gear's arriving yet to fix the pan. I think it's hopefully soon.
Yeah.
It's not quite feeling like spring yet. Here in Juma, we got asked, it's starting to feel like spring. We've still been having some pretty cool mornings and evenings, so not quite yet. However, things are starting to get a little bit green, which I guess is normal for spring here, and still no rains, hopefully soon.
Thank you very much, MJ. She wants us to make a full screen.
Full screen? Okay, we'll do that for you. Alright, there we go, and we'll just kind of tune back into the watering hole if anything happens. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's one of the nice things about the live is kind of instant feedback. You guys can kind of tell us what you can tell us what you want, and we'll try and do it. And we also like to sometimes ask you guys questions as well on the chat line. So it's really great. And
yeah, that's great.
Huh.
You still remember?
What was that?
The question from Simon and Rexon has told us.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just getting a comment from Anne saying that Rexon told everybody that insect eggs get into wildlife noses and the larvae will get into the brain and they lose their minds, run from predator, stop, and then they can't remember why they ran. I think I have heard some insect larvae doing that, causing various distemperament. I believe that's what they call the mad cow disease. I think that was one of the things that might have happened. I can't remember if it was an actual insect or if it was just another disease, but sometimes it can happen. I'll have to talk with Rexon when he comes back, which I'm looking forward to meeting him. I believe he'll be back either Wednesday or Thursday of this week, and I haven't met him yet, but I've seen a little bit of his fireside chat, as well as I've heard a lot about him, and it'll be really fun to meet him. We just had a comment. Has Karula been back in the washing line lately? No, she hasn't. She hasn't been around camp since I've been here. There was a leopard my first night out, just close by because we could hear one, but didn't come into the camp. So our laundry's still safe for now, I guess, but we'll see what happens. We got to ask a question, do we eat fish and chips out here? We haven't had fish or chips out here yet, so I don't know how much fish they actually get in. So no, not yet. At some point, maybe.
Myself, I don't eat fish.
Oh, no fish?
No fish.
Just don't like it, or?
No, a few years ago I was eating fish, so I'm getting,
Okay.
thinking about that. So that's why I don't take fish anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's only a chips, but not all the time because
Yeah.
I'm too fat, so I don't want to eat more.
We got to ask a question, if it's true, if a rhino comes by a campfire, will they try to stamp it out? I don't know about that. I've heard that before, but I don't know how true it is. My guess would be probably not, because typically animals are a little frightened of fire, will probably try to avoid it. It's kind of like most of us humans do. However, there are those people that do put out wildland fire that tend to love their jobs and kind of look for the fires.
Yeah, I think Motea is back to Kimberly.
Got to ask a question. Has there been any sightings of the female leopard white claw that we've heard of? I have not. Herman, have you heard if white claw has been seen?
Not recently. I think recently. No.
Okay. No, not recently. So white claw, the female leopard, has not been seen recently. And just let everybody know it's still kind of quiet at the watering hole.
I see something, but it's too far. Yeah, did you see?
Not quite if you wanted to zoom in, but yeah.
No, we can't
Yeah.
zoom in because this camera 2 is not like camera 1, so you just go.
We got asked a question: do the vervet monkeys that hang around our camp, do they ever get into the FCC? They've come close. There's been a couple times where just a little while ago, Pete Brown was just standing outside the doors. The Pee-wee was in here, and I was getting something to eat, and I noticed one of the little ones was getting close, and actually, I believe, put its hand on the glass and popped its head in to the FCC. So, as far as I've been here, they haven't gotten in, but I'm sure in the past they might have. I think Herman was just telling me a story that one of the previous members of the WE team out here had had one come into his bed and just was sitting on his bed when he came in. So he just didn't want